COVID-19 has become something scary for people in the world. The impact is very serious, ranging from mild respiratory disease to severe cases of death. Various efforts have been made by the government to overcome this pandemic, starting from the programs such as 5M implementation campaign to the provision of COVID-19 vaccine to the community. However, lately a question arises. Will vaccinated people still get infected COVID-19? Can corona vaccine actually provide protection from COVID-19?
In this video, our group consisting of Aisyah, Demokratia, An-Nafi'ah, Tyesa, Onyvia, and Nopita Naibaho from Biology Education University Maritim Raja Ali Haji lecture by Mr. Boni Irawan, we will explain about this topic based on the literature study that we learned from the news and research conducted by experts. So let's get to the explanations. Coronavirus or COVID-19 is a large family of viruses that cause of disease, ranging from the common cold to more severe respiratory disease such as Middle East Respiratory Syndrome or MERS and Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome or SARS. The virus is named after a crown-like structure on its surface. Corona in Latin means hello or crown.
Then how does the coronavirus spread in the world? As already mentioned, coronavirus is a zoonotic virus. Thus, the virus is transmitted from animal to human. Interhuman transmission can also occur even if it has not been specifically studied. As it develops, the virus can be transmitted in several ways. MERS-CoV virus that causes MERS disease can be transmitted in two ways. First, from animal to human. SARS disease is known to come from bats and ferrets. Transmission of the virus occurs through the droplets like a splash or saliva, air or fluid coming out the respiratory system through close contact. However, as it develops, experts believe that COVID-19 is transmitted from person to person through droplets and air. The virus comes out of those who cough and sneeze without shutting up, touch or handshake with positive patients, touching the surface of objects containing viruses, then touching the face like nose, eyes, and mouth without washing hands. Humans have been fighting with the virus for a long time. Even long before the coronavirus or COVID-19 hit the world, for some diseases caused by the virus, there are already vaccines and drugs that can overcome the infections, so that the transmission is no longer widespread. If you are talking about the vaccine, the development of COVID-19 vaccine includes fast with less than 2 years, compared to the Ebola virus whose vaccine development spanned for 5 years. The vaccine can prevent a person from contracting the virus, or if you catch virus, the vaccine can prevent your body from becoming seriously ill or from potentially serious complications. Getting the COVID-19 vaccine can protect the body by creating an antibody response in the body without getting sick from the coronavirus. There are many variants of COVID-19 vaccine, such as Sinovac from China, then AstraZeneca made by Oxford, Pfizer BioNTech, Moderna, Novavax, Sputnik, and one else that's still development that is red and white vaccine by Biopharma. So, why the vaccinated people still get infected by COVID-19?
There's many questions about this topic. Do vaccine make a person to COVID-19? Or is this a government business program and etc.?
To get the immunity in the body, the COVID vaccine is carried out in two stages. The first stage serves to introduce the COVID-19 inactive virus to the recipient's body, while the second dose vaccination serves a booster dose or booster vaccine capabilities. The Ministry of Health has recommended the best time interval for presenting the first and second dose of COVID-19 vaccine. The best time to receive the second dose of Sinovac vaccine is 28 days from the first dose, while the AstraZeneca vaccine is 12 weeks or 3 months. Even after getting a complete vaccination, there's still the possibility for anyone to be infected with COVID-19. Fully vaccinated one has tested the COVID-19 vaccine as for sure for the best protection against several complications like hospitalizations and death. The reason that will come in regarding the question, Why the vaccinated people still get infected by COVID-19? Was most likely himself exposed before get vaccine or before being fully vaccinated. There's a chance that the person was exposed before receiving the second vaccine.
Now let's talk about the effect of COVID-19 vaccine based on research. First, vaccine doesn't make a person get COVID.
The currently developed COVID-19 vaccine doesn't contain the live virus that causes of COVID-19. This means that the COVID-19 vaccine cannot make you sick. There are several types of vaccine being developed. All of them contain substances that can boost your immune system that make the body recognize and fight the virus that causes of coronavirus.
Second, people who have been infected and recover from COVID-19 need to be vaccinated.
This is due to the health risks associated with COVID-19 and the fact that reinfection of COVID-19 is very likely.
Third, vaccines protect the body from COVID-19 infection.
The COVID-19 vaccination works by shaping the immune system on how to recognize and fight the virus that causes COVID-19 and protect the body from COVID-19 infection.
And fourth, COVID-19 vaccine won't change someone's DNA.
The COVID-19 vaccine doesn't alter or interact with DNA in any way. The messenger RNA was the first COVID-19 vaccine to be approved for use in United States.
Vaccination in Indonesia. When viewed from the vaccination achievement of Southeast Asia's country, vaccination coverage in Indonesia is already relatively high. Starting from May 31, 2021, Indonesia currently has 91.3 million doses of the COVID-19 vaccine, with 16 million people have finished the first dose, and 10 million people have finished the second dose. On Thursday, June 24, 2021 to be exact, the Anambas Island carried out the vaccinations. The activity was directed by the governor and his deputy, as well as several police officers who also accompanied the activity. At that time, the vaccine that used is Sinovac. One of the advantages of the Sinovac vaccine is that it can be stored in the standard refrigerator at a temperature of 2 until 8 degrees Celsius. This means that Sinovac is much more useful for developing cure. Someone can get 2 doses, 1.5 ml per dose, with space for 28 days. The vaccine efficiency is 65.3% in Indonesia and 91.25% in Turkey. This vaccine is also considered safe because the side effects can appear are only mild and temporary, such as pain at the injection sites, muscle aches, and headaches. The approval of Sinovac for emergency use comes as the World Health Organization, the World Trade Organization, and the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank requested $50 billion in investment fund to support effort to end the pandemic. In a joint statement, they said that the world had reached a dangerous point, that the inequality in access to the vaccine offered risk of prolonging of the pandemic and continuing the cause of many died. The World Institution also called the investment in a number of areas, such as vaccine production, oxygen supply, treatment of COVID patients, and their distribution must be fair. And they also called on developed countries to immediately donate the vaccine dose to the developing country. That's all the explanation from us. We apologize for our mistakes. We hope this video benefit for all of you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Stay safe and stay healthy, everyone.